Hello, guys. Where am I? Okay. I went to the wrong fucking... I keep accidentally going on Kick first instead of Twitch first. It's an accident. It's an accident. All right. Hello, guys. Hi, hi. Hi. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I have to make sure not to do that. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's night going? Type shit, type shit. Type shit. Oh, you got excited, accept. No, no, no. What's gonna happen today? I don't know. What do you think's gonna happen? Based on the fucking title. Based on the title. Look at all those wires and cables. I know. I knew you would say that. Bands that make her dance. Hi, Cemetery. Hello, Segovie. Hello. Hi, guys. Wait, let me pull you guys up. How's everyone doing? What are we doing today? What are you guys doing today? What did you do today? Tell me. Angie. Daisy got an upgrade. I don't know if she likes it. But, like, if she's not next to me, like, if she's not on the same fucking level as me, she gets sad. She gets sad. Nothing much. Nothing much. Hi, Spence. What's good, Spence? You sold cards, and then you played stake, and then you won more money. Wow. Wow. You struggled today? What did you struggle with today? The heck? Is this the wire and cable store? Bro! I mean, like, I could... Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? Do you ever wonder if the people I talk to are possessed by demons? They show up a lot. I mean, like, before I wouldn't be like, oh, this person's being, like, really mean and irrationally, this person's being, like, irrationally mean. Before I was like, oh, okay, they have issues. But now it's like, oh, they have issues and they might have demons, right? You like the rack of electronics? I do too. I also like it. Let's summon Ball. Why the fuck not? No, don't summon things. They don't like you. Don't summon things. They'll be like, why am I here? I'm gonna kill you now. Just your mind, self-worth, the usual. Oh, tell me about it. It's all in your head, autism. Your hair looks good today. Thank you, Solomon. Must have been crypto mining. Wait, why? I don't understand. What got me interested in spirituality lore? I was always interested in spirituality lore, but I would do that independently and not on stream. Cult? The string is holding on for dear life. Guys, this is what being a streamer is. Guys, this is what being a streamer is. I know if there were anywhere else, I'd just cut that part off. Aw. Well, autism, what? Guys, autism is feeling sad. What are you feeling sad about? Well, okay, whenever you're feeling sad, just take these first steps. Ask yourself, have I slept enough tonight? Did I get bad sleep? Did I eat enough? You're sad because you can't stop feeling sad. Then keep feeling sad, and then you'll get through it. Yeah? Because you can't just snap back to happiness. So when you're sad, just like fucking indulge in it. But there's like reasons for you to be sad, right? Tell me, what are the reasons? What's triggering it? There has to be a root of the issue. You make sure you eat, sleep, be awake. And sometimes it still doesn't help and you feel helpless and worthless. What makes you feel worthful? What makes you feel worthful? Thanks for the booba. Kiana, I did some shopping about 4 days ago, getting me snacks. Okay, how are you gonna send me snacks? My boobs make you sad because they're too good. Why would boobs make you sad? They're supposed to make you happy. They give life to children and babies and toddlers sometimes in the olden days, like the Game of Thrones lady. They make you happy. Boobs are for moms, and you're looking for a mom for your child, for your future child. Nothing really, I don't feel alive or real most of the time. You know what that was? Autism. What happens when you don't feel alive or real most of the time? It's because your crown chakra is blocked. That's why. So how do you unblock your crown chakra? Go out in nature, I think. Let me check. How to unblock crown chakra. Cute, I suffer of uncontrollable retardation and it's messed up because you're hella smart. Well then just accept that you suffer from, accept that you have uncontrollable retardation. Everyone does, okay? And move on. Just say like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I am a little retarded. And then move on. Yeah? That's all. Just say, I know, so stop telling me. Autism, say, I know I know I'm worthless, so stop telling me. That's how you get rid of them. They're demons in your fucking head, guys. And demons, you can't like really fight them when they're in your head. You have to fucking just make them feel happy enough. Like, yeah, I am a piece of shit. And then move on. They live in everyone, guys. This is from Jungian shadow. Maybe we should go into shadows, huh? The collective unconscious, the personal unconsciousness. Face your demons. Yeah, you don't have to fight your demons. They're not going away. They're there forever. But you have to integrate them into your whole self. The reasons demons come out so viciously and then you crash out, you feel sad, you feel depressed, is because there's something that you've been doing that's been suppressing that part of yourself. Today I learned to say ouch out loud to the negative self-talk in my head and it makes me laugh type shit. But do you have autism? I don't know. Probably not. Thank you, optimistic penguin. You hear voices in your head. They counsel you. They understand. Yeah. No, okay, so that's actually a thing, apparently. There's complexes in people's heads that... So what are complexes? Those are your unconscious... Oh, wait, shut up. Complexes are the ways that your unconscious affects the way you behave. Yeah. The human ego? No. The complex is the manifestation of your unconscious coming to your ego, but you don't realize it, and then you get trapped and then you feel sad. Lots of sadness here. Yeah, guys, don't be sad. Don't be sad. Oh, actually, be sad. It's fine. But don't be mad at yourself for being sad. You just have to. No, my scalp's not itchy. It's not itchy. I'm massaging it. My scalp is fucking tense at all points. Hi, guys. Is there any? Did I miss anything? If you're possessed by Lucifer and you put holy water on yourself. Wait, what? You're not possessed by Lucifer, bro. He's possessing fucking the Pope or something. I don't know. I didn't mean to start with bad vibes. I'm already in bed. Just wanted to say hi. No, it's okay. You could talk about it. But you could also reflect on it and understand why it's happening. Okay, you don't have to just admit defeat, just accept it. You know. What are we doing today? I think we're gonna be, well, it depends on your guys' mood. Yeah, autism, you're never bad vibes. So how are you guys feeling today? Thank you guys, Smiley. Thank you guys, Smiley. Demons and young people act pretty much the same. You want to play Marvel Rivals? Autism often goes unrecognized within females. Oh well. I am what I am. I don't care anymore. I don't care for it anymore. The string is fighting. Do you know about the demons they let out of the portal in CERN in Switzerland? I don't know about like letting demons out of a portal. I thought that was like the tomb or something. Long as we get paid, that's what I'm saying, fuck them. No, but how are you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling? Autism? How are you feeling? Today. Tonight, at this very moment. Demons own worlds beyond. Yeah, they have their own territory. The earrings look great. Oh, thank you. Oh. Weak, worthless, alone, and broken. Weak, worthless, alone, and broken. Have you... Okay. Autism, have you tried meditation? I know it sounds silly. Like, oh. Why? Like, what would meditation do? What would meditation do? Right? I know it sounds silly. Try acid? No. No, I wasn't calling you guys autism. I'm talking to Autism the person. Wait, what's his name? What's your name, bro? Fuck. George? No. What's your name, Autism? What was his name? This chat is giving you the tism. That's okay. You'll get over it. Michael? Yes, you can psychoanalyze whoever you want. Elon Musk? Like one by one? No, I fucking know it. Josh! It's Josh. Final answer, Josh. Final answer, Josh. His name is Josh. I knew it. I knew it all along. Why don't you name yourself Josh instead of Autism? Why don't you change your name? So you could stop being called Autism as a fucking label. You know what I'm saying? Joshism. Joshism is good. Joshism is a good name. Yeah, like be more Josh than Autism. Or like at least see yourself that way by changing your name. You could be Joshtism. You could be Joshuatism. Joshuasism. Josh is taken. Let me see that. What's wrong with autism? Nothing, but he's but Josh, our boy Josh, is feeling sad. And it probably doesn't help his subconscious if people just refer to him as autism and autistic. And you know, if people call you by your name, like Josh, or something that's more empowering than a condition, even though, you know, there's nothing wrong with the condition, you might feel, it's just something daily that might help you feel better little by little through the days. Jimshwa. So, yeah, so he feels hopeless, worthless, sad, depressed. Nothing feels real. And Bro, autist, like, right now, can you just close your eyes and just do breathing techniques and just like feel yourself and your energies? And I mean, this has scientific backing to it too, but just try to do that if you're sad right now. And do that every day for at least 15 minutes. Seriously, like, just work it into your schedule. Therapy, going out for walks, meditation is your recommendation. Yeah, but Josh is in situations where meditation is going to be the easiest for him. Just feel connected. Feel connected to your soul, Josh. Suggest a car that isn't a machine, but a monster. A monster truck. Meditation. Acupuncture works. Meditation helps you calm your nervous system. You can't get away from your energy. You're constantly finding the urge to wail in agony because your mind fills your bones with lightning until they spray ghost fire through my flesh. That's okay. You don't want to get away from your energy, Josh. Just, you should try to keep a flow of it. It feels bad right now, but if you just try it, there's nothing wrong with trying. Even the act of trying will make you feel better. Nothing wrong with a little ghost fire. Hi. I really do sometimes. But people say they'll be sad. You really do sometimes what? Nothing wrong with trying weed. You shouldn't have to rely on a substance to feel better. It's just, you don't want to become dependent. You want to escape your energy? And tell me what, just, Josh, my boy. And also chat, Josh is going through it in his mind right now. So if you guys have any tips too, I'm sure he'll read it. He can feel more empowered to change the negative things in his life. Meditation. Oh, I think today's a good day to go through like shadows and shadow work and fucking what's it called? Archetypes that come out from your unconscious to your ego. This is psychology shit. This is psychology shit. Don't self-medicate. Yeah, because it's a slippery slope when you rely on like weed and stuff or any sort of substance. But Josh, you're not worthless. Okay? You are worthful. You're full of worth. Who the fuck is Josh? It's autist in chat. Take care, Josh. W Josh, yes. The book of Enoch is real. You guys are all gonna make it, yes. We're all here, Josh. There's drinkable weed. Oh, like a gummy?
I bought a bunch of bit on accident. Caillou bloodshot.
Oh no. Not on accident. We build who we want to be by realizing our power to change. But the first step, IMO, is to realize you have power. How do you realize you have power? Tell me, guys, how do you realize you have power? Autism, you got The remote viewing challenge. You got like the closest fucking descriptions ever. Like, what do you mean you don't have power? What do you mean you're not connected to your spiritual self and your energy? Yeah. You already have that stuff. When you offer nothing but cranial control. You're more than just your flesh. You're more than the people that you grew up around. And, you know, that people that still have an effect on you to this day. You're more than that. It's just, that's the challenge of life. I swear, like, it just feels like the challenge of life is to realize that, like, oh, okay, of course, my soul has a purpose and reason. Schizo, you could call me whatever you like. So here's my number. The voices. Everyone has a voice in their head, unless you have aphantasia. So some people will experience multiple voices. Do you think a lot of people have a generic purpose? Yeah, everyone will have a purpose. It's kind of, it's like you have to realize your purpose though. I know I am powerful, but I have nothing to do with it. What do you mean about that, autist? You have nothing to do with it? You watched a video on purpose today? Oh, about purpose? The power within. The power within. That's true too. Davey says, if you make one person breathe easier today, you've had a great day. Whether large or small, your actions matter. You have control over even very small things. Take pride in the fact that you can create. You mean you have no purpose? Oh, you do. You do. You do. So people in chat that know about their purpose in life, how did you find your purpose? Purpose must be rational. Beats you. Drugs. Drugs are not your purpose. Well, they could be. I don't know. Maybe. Who am I to say? You knocked up a chick? All living beings have the same purpose, to perpetuate life. Okay. That's a good one. That's a good purpose, because some people, that is their purpose, to become good parents. Only purpose is to survive and spread their seed. It's like the bare minimum, though. I mean, think about it. What makes you feel happy? You knocked up a chick. What makes you feel happy besides like sex, money, drugs, shit? Domination? Why does domination make you feel happy? Feeling free. Freedom. Video games. So getting good at video games. Serving the community. Man of culture, we meet again. Peace of mind makes you happy. I'm just depressed, there's no cure. No. No, there's a cure. The cure is within. The cure is within. Hello. Thank you, Guy Smiley, for another 5. Dono, thank you. Twitch. I had a wise homeless guy tell me something after a pub crawl. He said, life is suffering, we all suffer. Reduce suffering, then eliminate suffering, be happy. I've seen that quote before. Yeah, Josh, tell us how you're feeling, Josh. Purpose in life is to realize our time is finite, which can mean a couple things. Some people dread it and can't cope. Others embrace it and make the best of every moment. All right. All right. I don't think life is finite though, bro. I think your body's finite. That's why you shouldn't be attached to your body. And your achievements. Maybe we should watch some near-death experiences. You don't like purpose, you're just stagnant. Rise, what is your purpose? Can we get a body detachment tutorial? Well, just, I think evaluating yourself based off of things that are physical in your body or through your achievements, valuing yourself that way is not accurate. Reaction stream would be fire. Fire. You found out by hitting rock bottom. What did you find out, Optimistic Penguin? Imagination controls reality. Yeah. Everything is in your mind. You just don't know how big your mind is. The entire universe is in your mind. Type shit. Best way to have true inner evaluation is through psychedelics like acid or or you could meditate, like, because a lot of people don't want to rely on drugs for that. Yo, thank you, Guy Smiley, for another 5. I'm seeing a lot of answers that are associated with before ego death thinking. Like what, Tina? The YouTube video you watched about purpose was called Finding Your Purpose is Hard Until You Understand This. Until you watch this video. Meditation is based. Do you meditate? I need to meditate more. But when I do meditate, it's fucking cool. Like, there's a whole world. Guys, there's a whole spiritual world that you have access to. But you have to look for it. You don't have to look for it. You have to ask for it. You have to want it. And so you could get connected and access a different plane. And then the way you know that it's working is you'll experience synchronicities. How do you enter it? You just ask. You ask, and then you align your desires with action. So if you ask, I want to see the light, but how are you going to see the light? You have to meditate. You have to align yourself with that. You have to go out in nature. Am I a demon? I don't know. I'm human. I'm fucking human. But apparently, there's demons inside humans. And there's angels inside humans. So, what a demon would say. There are human demons. No, I haven't. I don't think I'm. Bro, I don't think I'm a demon. I don't think I've done really anything in life that would make me demonic, and you guys shouldn't either. She's a succubus. What do you suck? I don't even like. I don't like penises. So how could I be a succubus? Succubussy? You dress as a demon every night on the internet, LMAO. No, I used to fucking wear fucking horns. Like, this is, my friend made me this, but I'm scared to like wear this shit now. But like, I would wear this shit, bro. And then, I don't know. It's so weird. Like, just looking back, I feel like I was really not there. Who has horns on their testicle? It's because I cleaned my room. You're a gay streamer. I didn't see it like that. What's wrong with horns? Well, the thing is, even just like cosplaying and just having demonic imagery around for people to see every day just will normalize it. Like normalize demons. I don't know how much that will matter though. So that's why it's bad. I don't want to do that anymore. Why do I have my tits out still? Because I think it's cute. I think I like it. I like having, I like presenting a womanly figure, you know? It's like a reminder for you guys. Ask yourself, what is my purpose asking me to do right now? Oh, I'm just telling you to yap. Reminder that women exist. Yeah, reminder. It's a reminder that the feminine part of nature is important, even in men. But what is feminine? It's creativity. It's creating things. Women are more able to access their unconscious and then put it out in poetry and painting and everything. But men, for some reason, don't like to do that as much. So they don't really practice that feminine aspect about themselves. Yeah, this is according to Carl Jung. Okay. Who I'm pretty sure fucking access the fucking spiritual shit. That's why I like him so much. I fucking love him. Masculine says quit acting crazy. No, so the masculine parts of women, they'll be like more cutthroat and mean. They will they have like a need to dominate regardless of people's feelings. That's called the animus in woman. The anima in men, that's the part of you that needs to create, or else it'll manifest in your personality as negative traits. Like maybe you're a spoiled mama's boy, so you grow up and you become a man child. Maybe your mom was mean to you, so the anima in you will manifest itself and cause you to think that all women are like your mom. Like that dude last night, remember? Where did she read the pseudoscience? Everything's pseudoscience. This is a pseudo world. Just because there isn't a clinical study that people and scientists, whatever, need government funding for, just because the government isn't funding it doesn't mean it's invalid. And even if it is invalid, if it helps people understand themselves, and it's, you know, it's then that becomes valid. Spirituality. The issue is falsifiability, but go off, queen. Let me look that up. I don't know what that means. Falsifiable meaning. A scientific hypothesis, theory, or statement that can be proven false through empirical observation or experiment. Was it proven false? I don't think it was proven false. You lost 15 times in a row. It's not pseudoscience, it's just how she feels. No, it's not how I feel. I think it makes sense, and if I'm not sure about how it is on the male side, like the male and their anima. But if you guys are willing to try it out and tell me how you feel later, that'd be nice. I just want to feel real love, fill the home that I live in. You just want love. Women don't think they feel. Oh, women don't think they feel, which is why their opinions don't matter. But feeling is very important. We only have feeling and logic. Like, what else do we have as humans? So if you're neglecting a whole side of living, then you're just cucking yourself. That's why you have to integrate both feeling and thinking into your daily. And if you don't, guess what? Feeling will come out anyway. And it'll come out irrationally and you won't be able to identify it. Don't cuck your feelings, guys. It'll just come out and you're gonna start beating women. Some shit. Claims require justification to have confidence, to believe them. The default position is to not believe a claim. Yeah, I get it. But you don't have to never believe it. You don't have to be so adamant about not believing something. You should be flexible. Flexibility. Good. Hard stuck. Bad. Healthy skepticism. Good. I was feeling vulnerable, so I said some cringe shit, a rare emotional L. I didn't see it, right? So let me scroll up to your cringe shit. Oh, femininity is demonic to people who can't control their lust. That's not cringe. Femininity is demonic to people who can't control their lust. Well, what do you do about that? What do you guys think? Oh, it wasn't here? Oh, where was it? Men don't have feelings, we bury them. Yeah, but then if you bury your feelings, that just means you're not accepting the way you feel. And then it piles into your unconscious and you crash out later on. And then you crash out because you don't understand. No, you'll crash out and then you won't understand why. Not all men do that. I'm talking to Poe though. What do you do, Dave? And then you get an aneurysm and die. You only crash out if you lose control. Isn't that exhausting? Having to control all the time instead of just coming to terms. Don't you want to just come to terms with the way you feel and accept them? Control is an illusion, true, yeah. True! Filthy lunar vegan. Control is an illusion. You've never had control. You've thought you've had control, but that's part of it being an illusion. You're an expressive person. That's good. For me, I grew up being very like anti-emotion. That was my like animus. That was an immature animus, the masculine part of a female. My immature animus made me just devalue feelings completely. But then I would still be fucking volatile anyway. What is this? Fine, I'll let you do that. Say that. Break through the wall like the Incredible Hulk. You don't want to see me when I'm angry. Why do women always want men to feel things like women? LMFAO. Why do women want men to feel things like women? What is the question? I don't understand. So have you had ex-girlfriends that would be like, why aren't you feeling? Because I feel like I feel like you're taking what I'm saying and applying it to this unrelated situation. Do you know what I mean? Women are angry because men look better with age. Not particularly. Well, it's like women are very valued for their looks, and then they're not valued anymore when they lose their looks. But that's society. That's how society is. Understanding. Men also look better after a shower. Yeah. But that's why you shouldn't rely on your looks. If you're a girl in chat that's very absorbed by her appearances, make sure you're developing your hobbies as well and your skills, so that when when it comes to you, you'll have those and you won't be lost. You know. I'm shallow? I'm shallow? I made a website that rates people based on golden ratio ideals. You should check it out. Jesus Christ doesn't see as humans. He sees the heart, not the external. Yeah. So that's another good way to feel good about yourself is when your heart is good. So if you're sad, is your heart good? Guys, is your heart good? Any sad people in chat with a bad heart or a good heart? Let me know. Let me know. Ooh. You don't know? What age are you waiting for? Lots of people wait for 2 kids and in debt. What are you talking about, Smoking? How do you know if your heart is good? Because the actions that you've taken until now have been good intentions. You have a content heart, chaotic evil. Jesus turned water into wine. Y'all trying to fix it is funny. It's a system issue. You need a messiah to fix it. Wait, what are you talking about? I thought my question was, is your heart good? If you're sad, is your heart good or bad? Okay, Honko says he has a good heart. Your heart's exceptional. You're sad with a bad heart. Okay, J20. You have a very, very bad heart. But like the worse that your intentions have been, the worse your heart is. So if your heart is bad, then the worse you'll also feel about yourself. That's why sometimes when people are being mean in my chat, like I get fucking, I don't know if I'm getting worried for them or if I'm just like, why would you do that to yourself? Like, have you guys been there where you're mean to someone and then you regret it later because you feel bad? Have you ever done that, guys? Are you worried for me? I don't know. What is your main, bro? Parasocial, what is your main? Yes. Yes, yeah. No regrets. Kinda, but not in Twitch chat. We Saint Maxing. I'm not Saint Maxing. If you're sad, your heart is good because you're experiencing emotion. No bad hearts, only clouded minds. Yeah, I'm not saying you're not like perma stuck in bad or good heart. It's just it's if you're feeling bad, you can reevaluate the actions you've been taking. And if you're not aligning with goodness, then of course your heart's going to be sad. Or of course you're going to be sad. Is there a mathematical equation for happiness? Probably. Is this the therapy arc? Do you like it? I feel like a lot of people...
Donated $5.
What? Guy Smiley likes it. Because I'm also learning as I'm talking about this stuff. Let me see. Do you think men and women both feel the exact feelings, but men try to suppress ones they think make them look weak? No, I think men and women feel differently. But because they prioritize some emotions over others. For example, like anger. Like men get angry so often. They're always frustrated. Or not always frustrated. They're more likely to be frustrated if you're a man. But like sadness and stuff, because that's not deemed as masculine, you'll be suppressing that more. Or sadness and just anything that's deemed non-masculine. Some men will repress that. That's just stress TBH. Yeah, this is everything. There's gonna be so many names for it because it exists. Whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely. If there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things. Yeah, whatever. Whatsoever. Women are more emotional and manipulative. I read something about that today. I think that's the shadow self of a woman. It's either the shadow self of a woman or... Yeah, I think it's the shadow part of the feminine. So if it's because men are more... Sorry, okay. Okay, I forgot what I read, so I'm gonna go to the next one. It's because men are more physical and stronger, so women evolved to be more emotionally manipulative. No, it's not like that, bro. Not like that. That's like the bad part. Or no, scratch that. Scratch that. There's no bad part of people. You're not supposed to think of stuff that way. That's how the shadow will manifest. I have to, let's watch a video together, guys. Let's watch a video together. Okay. So you have, let me, one sec. Oh yeah. Look, this is so cool. Look at this, look at this. Look at this, look at this. Isn't that cool? Look at that. I'm not tweaking. What is tweaking anyway? Like what does someone that's tweaking look like? Why do people always say I'm tweaking? Look, it's cool. I don't know enough about it, otherwise I would explain it so well. I'd be like, yo, this part like this and then that and that. I don't want to explain it badly, but I'm gonna try. I don't know what the soul image is. I don't know what the man of personality is. I haven't gotten to that part yet. Explain it badly, we don't care. You don't care, Honka. What game is this for? But it's cool. Isn't that cool? Doesn't that make you excited looking at it? What are those circles, right? What are those circles? Don't you want to learn about it with me? Tweaking is meth. You want Adderall? Ow. What is this? Blasphemy? People think you're tweaking because of how excited you get. Oh, there's someone, bro, someone asked if I was on Adderall, and then there's someone that's named Adderall. It's like an egg. All right, so you like charts based on no scientifically verifiable opinions, your favorite way to waste time. This is from Carl Jung. So he was studying the collective unconsciousness and psychology. He was a therapist, and he had a lot of clients whose lives got better because of him. So if you're trying to discredit someone's work of 60 years because there's no fucking graph, there's no fucking, bro, how are you gonna look at like these, like, wait, what was it called? GDP graphs, right? And like the fucking employment rate graphs, and you're like, yeah, oh yeah, that's statistics, when it's all fucking inflated shit. Anyway, you don't understand this diagram? When I smile, does it hurt? No. Why? I have to like, oh, I'm going to the doctor tomorrow for my teeth. I'm getting new trays for my Invisalign. Jung was a pupil of Freud, and that's what he learned. Yeah, but he's bro, he's like next level. New tray's so hot. Nice, bro. He was clairvoyant, but kept it clinical for psychiatric stuff. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's figure out the meaning of life. Is our boy Josh still here? Is our boy Josh still here? I don't want to talk about this yet. I don't feel like talking about this yet. I still want to talk to you guys. I don't want to react yet. You really like this song? Are you guys sick of it? This is just my YouTube playlist. Like it'll just repeat songs over and over and over and over and over again. The DPI. Up the DPI. No. No. Algorithm playlist. Okay, how are you guys doing? You would be the best person to scam with a psychic grift. No, because bro, how long have you watched me? Like I'm not like wait. I'm not socially stupid. I get red flags pretty easily. I think chat would. I'm not a silly freaking goose. Okay, this is what Frisky Gibbon says. Anyone talking about, but science is full of bunk, because Kiana is literally scientifically, I'm fucking scientifically assessing these fucking beliefs to find out truth instead of having a closed mind. Yes, exactly, it's fun. If the price is angel number, it's a scam. Oh shit. A sociopath? A sociopath? Why do you keep saying sociopath? I was made in a lab? No. Jung says we all have thoughts in common. Yes. If I start up a cult. Why do you think I'm trying to start a cult? You feel bad for being a bitch, but you'll be a bitch anyway. Bro, are you Daiwin? Is Christmas milk Daiwin? Or is this like someone that just acts exactly like Daiwin? Why not missed opportunity? Because that's not what I'm trying to do. Like, I don't know, what's the point of a cult? Let me look it up. What is the point of a cult? Serve the needs of a leader or elite core by exercising total control over members' lives, often for financial gain, power, or ego gratification. I would do the last thing for ego gratification. The rest, like, that's so much work. Why would I do a cult when I could just stream? You know? Make moolah. Money. Cult bot. Cult. Cute. Same thing. No. It's not the same thing. We must build the empire of Qtopia. Oh! Oh! No! Pay me to use the internet in front of you or you're going to hell. Wait, what? We all agree. Okay, it's all money. No, that's not... Okay, so you get money. That's good. Keeps the economy flowing. It's nice. Good job, guys. We won't stop till the world... Oh! And wait. Hey, so I've been so not... I've been forgetting about fucking this shit, bro. Like, guys. There we go. Put up here. Speaking of money... something's bad and you still do it anyway. That's when it's a demon. Something that's not good for you. Thank you. Welcome back. My boy, Dr. Fat Cocker. Thank you for the 5 gifteds. Fuck yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are now at level 5 hype train. Demons are cool. What if you don't think it's bad? Idiots try to blame demons for their stupid behavior. It's you know, it's one and the same. It's true. His cock is fat and huge. WWW. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Did I miss something? That's why they're called demon hunters. Ooh, metal corpse man with the 6 gifted. With the 6 gifted, getting us to our next level. Hype train. Frick yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Stop calling me twinking. Thank you, W, metal corpse man. I have to like look around on different monitors. And you think like my movement is tweaking. Metal corpses sounds demonic. Or empowering, I don't know. You tell me, metal corpses, what is your name mean? Hi, miss you, dude. Thank you. Welcome back, metal corpses. I'm back, baby. I'm back, baby. Oh my god. Okay. Thank you. Cute bot is cool.
49 inches old monitor?
49 inch. I don't know. What is that? Is it that? My TV back there. What monitor are you on? I'm using 2 right now. Humanity is like a cancer spreading onto this earth. Wait, I have to read this. Heated Heathen says, damn, wait, that's an old ass account. You've been on Twitch for a minute. Humanity is like a cancer spreading on the surface of Earth with a reckless breeding. Now we're over 8 billion on Earth. All those tainted souls weren't created from Cupid's love arrows. All right.
Wondering if it was any good.
Samsung Odyssey? I don't know. I don't know which one that is. Demonic. Oh. Okay, IXIs. What does your name mean? IXIs? Ooh, what does your name mean? Are you like an exorcist IRL? Okay, he says, or she says, demonic mind whispers refer to negative, intrusive thoughts, doubts, or temptations cast into, oh wait, did you copy paste this? Cast into a person's heart/mind by Satan to distract from God and ruin their worship. These often appear as severe doubts regarding purity, prayer, or faith, causing anxiety and compulsive behavior. To cause worry and shake faith feels like a whispering that insists on doubt, leading to mental distress with repeated actions. The way that like demons get you too is they'll start small. And then so you'll violate one rule that you would make within yourself, and then it would just pile on to more and more after that. Like, you don't start with eating babies, you know? Do I still do tarot cards? I like tarot cards still. I don't think it's demonic. Tarot cards? I don't think it's demonic.
Limelight Music donated $4.
Thank you for the $4. W Music. Oh, guys, we still have 3 subs for the next level, guys. 3 subs. You don't associate with them? What if you're wrong though? Oh, about tarot cards? I don't think that I feel like they're more of a tool to get closer to like your spiritual nature anyway. I think it's bad if you use it for bad. Is that that's not Isha Boy, bro? Who is cosplaying as Isha Boy? The fuck? They are bad? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's bad if you use it badly. I am Isha Boy. What? You are Isha Boy that we know from the show. You have crystals in your ass? It can be literal or figurative. Let me see. Eye excise is removed by cutting. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm getting a little ungy. I need foods. Because when I drink coffee or caffeine without eating, I'm gonna start throwing up. Feed me. Well, the dinner is ready. I just have to go get it. What's for dinner? Salmon. Salmon? If you're hungry, why not try Fritos and ice cream? Because I'm lactose intolerant. Talking about eating babies made me hungry. Salmon. Can we watch a video while we eat? Sure. What are you guys in the mood for? Like, what do you guys think the vibe has been today? What has the vibe been? So I was talking about shadows and archetypes. What else was what else were we talking about? Demons. Oh, I wanted to look up like sigils and stuff and how they work. But people might yell at me for that. And say that that is a demon. Chaos magics? Chaos magics? Jung's collective consciousness. So you want to watch that? Astronomy? Astronomy? Sleep paralysis? What else? What else? What else? What else? Quantum mechanics? Whatever I'm curious about right now. I'm curious about where my food is. How about some music? I know. One sec. The meteor that hit the Earth? When did the meteor hit the Earth? When did that happen? The Roman Empire. Ohio? Ooh. Did it bring space bugs that we could smoke? And shrooms? Last week in Ohio? I thought we had like anti-missile fucking meteor technology. Ohio meteor. The hunt for meteorites began. Oh! Why did a meteor come out? How come we couldn't figure out that the meteor was gonna come? What was the Space Force doing? Where was Elon Musk? Why do I gotta watch the serious stuff? Because I feel like it. And I don't care. If you want something else, then go do something else and stop complaining. God damn. They're gonna blow up a meteor with a rocket. Like in Armageddon type shit. Bro, I'm a fucking woman. I'm not a little girl anymore. Okay? I'm a woman, bro. What's the history of Isha Boy? Brother. Oh. I don't know. He's a dude, bro. I'm not baby anymore, bruh. I'm fucking hungry though. I'm gonna go get my food. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my food. I'm gonna put the clips on. Well, I go. Oh wait, no. You guys want to watch something? Okay, I'm gonna put something on for you guys to watch. What do you guys want to watch? I'm gonna make you watch. I like after school. After school is nice.
I want you to make up lore about me. B.
Make up lore about Jappy. Jappy came on the show. Okay, I'm looking. Introduction to Carl Jung. Yeah. Ooh, this one's 10 years ago. That means it's not made by AI. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna look up.
Thank you, laughing face. You can go pee first.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna put this up now. You guys could watch this real quick. Introduction.
Play philosophical brain rot.
Philosophical brain rot. Okay. I got you. It's not really brain rot. Okay. So we're gonna watch this. I'm gonna take a little picture and I'm gonna use the bathroom. And then I'm gonna go grab my food. And then I'll come back and then I'll eat. And then we could figure out what we're gonna do after that. There we go. I'm taking a picture. Should I smile? Big smile? I don't feel like smiling. This is serious. Look at there. I'm doing like a what the fuck face. Alright, there we go. No, it's fake? What's fake? Oh, my smile. Yeah. Tight shoe. Because I have a little headache again. Oh, shit. It's too big. That's too big. What the frick are we watching? Ugh. Where's the science? Where's the science? What do you mean this is pseudoscience? Alright.
Individuation means becoming a single homogeneous being. And insofar as individuality embraces our innermost last and incomparable uniqueness, it also implies becoming one's own self. We could therefore translate individuation as self-realization. In this second video in our mini-series on the ideas of Carl Jung, we are going to examine the individuation process, a process Jung believed to be essential for a healthy functioning personality. Such an examination will lead us to explore some of the parts of the personality that Jung viewed as particularly important, namely the persona, the shadow, the anima and animus, and the self. Before we go into more detail on the individuation process, we will begin with a brief overview of the relevant content from our first video on Jung. Jung conceived of the psyche, or one's total personality, as composed of a conscious and unconscious realm. The unconscious realm he split into the personal unconscious and the collective unconscious. The personal unconscious is largely composed of repressed elements from one's personal history, while the collective unconscious is composed of instincts and archetypes which are common to all human beings. Archetypes can be viewed as evolved cognitive structures which influence emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. Archetypes provide structure to different parts of the psyche, and the psyche functions optimally when there exists a harmonious balance between these parts. Unfortunately, according to Jung, few people function in an optimal manner. Rather, most suffer from imbalances where some parts of their personality suffer from inflation or overexpression in consciousness, while other parts suffer from deflation or underdevelopment whereby they lack proper expression in consciousness. Imbalances, Jung believed, often lead to the development of neuroses and a lack of vitality in life. Working to bring about proper expression of the various archetypally structured elements of one's personality by confronting contents of the unconscious and thus obtaining self-knowledge is the purpose of the individuation process. It is important to note that this process occurs spontaneously if unimpeded, as the contents of the unconscious naturally strive for outward expression in the world, or as Jung put it, everything in the unconscious seeks outward manifestation. However, the problem is that while natural, most people get stuck at various stages of the individuation process, as they are unable to properly integrate into consciousness certain elements of the unconscious. How to promote such integration when it does not occur naturally was a question of deep concern for Jung. Through his patient analysis, research, and personal experience, he arrived at the idea that dreams provide the greatest opportunity to access the unconscious, as he put it. Dreams are impartial, spontaneous products of the unconscious psyche, outside the control of the will. They are pure nature, they show us the unvarnished natural truth, and are therefore fitted, as nothing else is, to give us back an attitude that accords with our basic human nature when our consciousness has strayed too far from its foundations and run into an impasse. Jung put enormous emphasis on the therapeutic effects of dream analysis. By recording and analyzing one's dreams, determining their meaning and relevancy, Jung thought one could integrate unconscious contents into consciousness. It must be noted, however, that dream analysis is not a simple matter, due to the often confusing nature of dreams, and the fact that quite frequently dreams express material which can be difficult to incorporate into consciousness. The interpretation of dreams therefore must be seen as a skill acquired through practice and improved with an understanding of some of the most important archetypes which we will spend the remainder of the video looking at. Before looking at some of the archetypes which suffer from underdevelopment and therefore may manifest themselves in dreams, it is important to first look at the persona. The word persona was used in Roman times to signify a mask worn by an actor. In an analogous manner, in Jungian psychology, the persona represents the social mask that each of us wear in our interaction with others in society. Or to put it differently, it represents the personality that we try to portray to others. While the persona plays an important role in promoting social interaction and communal life, problems arise when people over-identify with their persona. As Jung writes, fundamentally, the persona is nothing real. It is a compromise between the individual and society as to what a man should appear to be. He takes a name, earns a title, represents an office. He is this or that. In a certain sense, all this is real, yet in relation to the essential individuality of the person concerned, it is only a secondary reality, a product of compromise, in making which others often have a greater share than he. The persona is a semblance, a two-dimensional reality. Most people suffer from inflation of the persona, meaning that they over-identify with their social mask to the detriment of other important areas of the psyche. In the course of the individuation process, one must come to the realization that the persona is not the totality of their being, but rather only a small component of a much larger personality. Such a realization is achieved by diving into the unconscious and mining from it the rich and meaningful contents manifested by the archetypes. The first stage in the exploration of the unconscious, according to Jung, is an encounter with one's shadow archetype. Over the course of one's life, certain personality traits elicit negative feedback and even punishment from others. This negative feedback creates anxiety, resulting in these traits being pushed away from awareness into the unconscious, where they form the shadow, the dark side of one's personality. To become aware of and integrate the shadow into consciousness is often a difficult and sometimes heroic endeavor, but failure to do so can create chaos in one's life. In the darkness of the unconscious, the shadow is far from impotent, but instead influences emotions, thoughts, and behaviors, in a manner which is beyond conscious control. Often the shadow finds expression through projections, whereby instead of seeing the disagreeable elements of the shadow as residing within oneself, one projects these traits onto others. Bringing elements.
Okay, do you guys like the video so far? Because I just chose this one. I just chose it. But do you like it? Yes or no? Let me know. What did I miss? Oh, okay, this is like a tiny video. Okay, cool. Y'all like it? Not really? It's pretty nice, yes. Editing school. It's like demons.
Of the shadow into the light
Yeah,
of
these are like-
consciousness is
so that's-
crucial if
Shadows sound like demons, right? So I don't you can't reject the demons. You have to integrate them, I guess, or else they'll just come out anyway. That's why I'm like confused.
one is to correct some of these less desirable aspects of themselves, as Jung explains. Unfortunately, there can be no doubt that man is, on the whole, less good than he imagines himself or wants to be. Everyone carries a shadow, and the less it is embodied in the individual's conscious life, the blacker and denser it is. If an inferiority is conscious, one always has a chance to correct it, but if it is repressed and isolated from consciousness, it never gets corrected. The shadow, according to Jung, is not only composed of negative traits, rather, in the process of over-identifying with the persona, often people reject personality traits not because they are harmful, but because they don't fit with the dominant social attitudes of the day. Therefore, when integrating the shadow into consciousness, one is also exposed to positive traits and creative energies that can bring about a renewed sense of vitality to life. The shadow, when it is realized, is the source of renewal. The new and productive impulse cannot come from established values of the ego.
Thank you.
When there is an impasse and sterile time in our lives, we must look to the dark, hitherto unacceptable side which has been at our conscious disposal. In addition to the shadow, another archetype which
Ooh, this is
normally
what I was
suffers
talking
from
about.
underdevelopment is a contrasexual archetype termed
Contrasexual.
the anima in males and the animus in females. While the persona is oriented outward, acting as a barrier protecting the ego from the external social world, in an analogous manner the anima and animus is oriented inward, protecting the ego from the sometimes threatening and overwhelming contents which emerge from the dark inner depths of the unconscious. The natural function of the animus, as well as the anima, is to remain in place between individual consciousness and the collective unconscious, exactly as the persona is a sort of stratum between the ego consciousness and the objects of the external world.
What? I'm gonna read this for you. Do you need me to read it again for you? The natural function.
So if the dark shadows
Oh, thank
come
you.
for I got
Thank you,
you, damn
Jackie.
law.
The natural function of the animus, that's the female, or that's the masculine part of the female, as well as the anima, that's the feminine part of the male. So everyone has both. Is to remain in place between individual consciousness and the collective unconscious, exactly as the persona, like your mask, the way you present yourself to society, is sort of a stratum between the ego consciousness and the objects of the external world. The animas and the anima should function as a bridge or a door leading to the images of the collective unconscious, as the persona should be a sort of bridge into the world. Get it? Get it?
The animus and the anima should function as a bridge or a door leading to the images of the collective unconscious, as the persona
Bridge
should be
these
a sort
nuts.
of bridge into the
Really? Okay, bridge these nuts, really? Is that how we're gonna behave in our spiritual chat?
world. An encounter with the anima and animus is manifested in one's consciousness as a meeting in dreams or visions with a member of the opposite gender. Such a figure often arises during times of severe psychic disorientation, offering guidance as to how to remove any psychological barricades hindering the natural progression of the individuation process. Encountering such an archetype can therefore signify the coming of a deeply meaningful period in one's life, defined by significant psychological transformations. The meeting with the anima represents a connection to the unconscious even deeper than that of the shadow. In the case of the shadow, it is a meeting with the disdained and rejected pieces of the total psyche, the inferior and unwanted qualities. In the meeting with the anima, it is a contact with levels of the psyche which has the potential to lead into the deepest and highest reaches that the ego can attain. After one encounters and integrates aspects of the anima and animus archetype into one's ego, one gains access to enter into the deepest layer of the psyche, the archetype of wholeness, which Jung called the self and viewed as the most important of all the archetypes. Proper expression of the self is the goal of the individuation process. As Jung put it, the self is our life's goal, for it is the completest expression of that fateful combination we call individuality. As the sun occupies the center of the solar system, in an analogous manner the self is the central archetype of the entire psyche. The self archetype acts as the unifying or organizing principle of the psyche and is oriented toward a union of the conscious and unconscious realms. Remembering from our first video on Jung that the center of the field of consciousness is the ego, Jung noted that the more numerous and more significant the unconscious contents which are assimilated to the ego, the closer the approximation of the ego to the self, even though this
See, this is where you should be. Over here. That's who you really are. Right here. This is yourself, bruh. This is yourself, bruh. So get.
this approximation must be a never-ending process. As one increasingly identifies with the self, they will notice a greater sense of harmony both within themselves and with the world as a whole. In fact, Jung saw a connection with the self as so important that at various times he described it as a treasure that would make one independent and a link to the infinite. Jung came upon the existence of the self by exploring the universality of symbols such as the quaternity and the mandala, which in his words, occur not only in the dreams of modern people who have never heard of them, but are widely disseminated in the historical records of many peoples and many epochs. A mandala, said Jung, is the psychological expression of the totality of the self. Not only do mandalas have an extremely long history and repeatedly show up in the imagery of many religions, including Hinduism, Buddhism, and Christianity, but Jung observed that with some of his patients, mandalas spontaneously arose during times of psychic disorientation or reorientation. Mandalas and other symbols of order Jung believed to be compensatory symbols of wholeness which are manifested by the self in times of crisis. The individuation process which culminates in an identification with the self is, according to Jung, crucial for the development of a healthy functioning personality, as well as the expression of the unique potential that exists within each of us. But along with these personal benefits, Jung thought the process of individuation was essential for the well-being of society. Jung believed that conformist societies, composed mainly of people who over-identify with their persona, are easy prey for the rise of oppressive governments. Therefore, it is essential for any lasting positive societal change that increasing numbers of people, assisted by the individuation process, come to the realization that there is more to their being than the social role dictated by their persona.
Yeah.
A society increasingly composed of individuated individuals would not, according to Jung, succumb as easily to the rise of oppressive governments. Insofar as society is itself composed of de-individualized human beings, it is completely at the mercy of ruthless individualists. Let it band together into groups and organizations as much as it likes. It is just this banding together and the resultant extinction of the individual personality that makes it succumb so readily to a dictator. A million zeros joined together do not, unfortunately, add up to one.
See? Do you guys understand it a little more now? What I was talking about? Did you guys understand? Did you guys understand? It's pseudopsychology still fun? That's your persona talking. Your persona that is clinging on to the scientific stuff. You can't prove it. I'm anti-faith based because that's how you're raised or whatever. That's how or not how you're raised, but that's how your environment shaped you. Be open to it. Be open to it. Cuz that's how people like what the video said. That's if you think too much like everyone around you, then you'll be taking an advantage of people that understand how to do that with your particular society, right? Right? Uh-huh. Mhm. Is my mic still sounding weird? Does it still sound weird, guys? Conscience. Wait. If you raised by criminals, you'll be a criminal type shit. No, you can be, but you also have free will and your sense of self. It sounds great. Okay, I'm not too loud or too quiet, right? Mm. Choose wisely. You're perfect, so is the volume. Okay. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Okay, what else? What else do you guys want to talk about? What is we feeling? What is we feeling, guys? Is YouTube the best educational tool? No, it's books, but or maybe books. I've learned the most from books, but that takes long, and I like unless you want me to do like a read to you thing. Kipa is the best educational tool. No, I'm just your fellow pupil. No, I'm your fellow classmate. And I'm just we're in a group project together. And we're all trying to understand shit, right? Just before bedtime. To read before bedtime. I haven't been doing it this past week. You wave your finger, you must have been out your head. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't remember those lyrics when I went, no, 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 no. Oh, the virgin patron of the Athens. Yeah, I think Athena was competitive to the point where she accidentally shot her lover because she got tricked by her brother. I watched a Greek video today about the goddesses and the archetypes. And the one I related most to was like the Persephone and the Aphrodite. But like fucking Persephone's is like silly as fuck. Persephone symbolized like passivity and submission, and fucking in the shadow part of her, she would do like escapism shit and go into like psychosis. And then that I was like, fuck, I think that would be me. And then the next one was Aphrodite that I saw. She was based. I think I also had Aphrodite shadow too. I was definitely Aphrodite shadow growing up, which was just like, bro, I broke so many dudes' hearts. Like on accident. I didn't do it on purpose. Like just through high school to college. Yeah, the goddess of love. I still do. No, I don't. I don't try to. But the good part about the Aphrodite is she's transformative. And the way that she loves is cohesive. She will love an imperfect person. But the shadow of Aphrodite gets the ick. She gets the ick when he's not perfect. Type shit. So that's the shadow of Aphrodite. So I related to those. It is what it is. I don't try to break hearts. I'd rather not do that. You want your heart broken? Why? Oh, because that would imply there's a woman. Have I ever been in love? So another part of the shadow of Aphrodite would be she thinks she falls in love like every month. So that was definitely me in college. Yeah. Another part of Aphrodite is she gets like fucking obsessive. Also, that was me in like one of my first relationships. I was scared. I was scary a little bit. Yeah. Hi, Dylan. Sounds indecisive, TBH. Yeah, maybe. Do you guys want to see the male archetypes for you guys? It's like, I think there's like warrior and like sage. For women, it was the virgin, the vulnerable, and then the transformative. Boss archetype. Boss archetype. He sounds crazy in like a good time. Well, of course you're gonna be crazy when you're immature and you don't understand your emotions. If you're immature and you don't understand your emotions, then like a lot of things around you will bother the fuck out of you. You know? Like if you're perpetually bothered, it's time to look within yourself and understand why. Giga chat arc? Is anyone perpetually bothered in here? You're sick of long songs? What does that mean? Oh. Oh, so sick near. Constantine can defeat demons. We could look up demon videos again. I think it's interesting. So, demons, according to the Book of Enoch, are love babies between angels and humans that were abominations, and God wiped them out with a flood, but their disembodied spirits still wander the earth. So those are what demons are, and they want to have more vessels again. So they'll fucking possess you. They're gonna possess the fuck out of you if you let them. So they're kind of groomers, and they're like, hey. Or symbolic one. Oh, okay. Serafini? What's Serafini? In the Sabrina Netflix show, they showed hell as being this place with a bunch of underlords. Okay, what would you get with like a demon if you could save her? Like she's a demon, but like she doesn't want to be a demon anymore. Yes, you would. I wonder how that works. Like, if you're a demon, can you just be like, I don't want to be a demon anymore? And then you get a soul really quick? A succubus? Oh, that's what happens in Catherine, the video game. So if you choose like if you choose the succubus, then you become like the lord of the underworld or something. But then if you choose the other girl, then you get a family or some shit. Ancient Jewish mysticism goes hard. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I wonder how you get good at that shit. Oh, do you want to look at sigil stuff? I don't know if it's bad. So basically, you could have these drawings. You can make sigils. So what are sigils? They're like little symbols that you I don't know if you like pray to them. Maybe not pray. I think you like ask them something, and then it'll like give you some blessing. I don't know. I mean, this is all like witch shit. You don't think sigils are demonic? I guess they use it in Dandadan to like seal demons. They are mind hacks like fractals. Oh, hi, Sub Sorcerer. You changed your capitalization, right? Like, didn't you have capital S's? Why did you make it lowercase? Ooh, seal. Sometimes magical. Have you been binge watching The Exorcist? No, I don't like horror. Fuck horror. Become a Wiccan? Yeah, but I don't want to like do shit that accidentally damns my soul. I feel like I got permission for tarot cards. But at the same time, it's like, oh, you won't know if you're getting a sign from like an angel or a demon. I got permission that said like Buddhism and like Hindu shit. That's like fine too. And it's just more the intention stuff. Along with tarot and like divination stuff. But it's bad for the general public because you could get reeled into the magnetism of power. Some shit. But how are you supposed to protect yourself from that? Permission from who? I think you mean from whom? Keep your intentions good and you will always be protected. Is that actually how it goes? Do demons smell funny? I think so. Yeah. So you know how like the space smell, like going into space smells like shit? I think that's how it is for like demons too. Hermetic tarot. It ties it all in. Yeah, so tarot cards are based off of hermetic writings. Ah! That's not good. Does anyone have a question they want answered real quick?
And it went like...
You grew up with a lot of old Irish myths. Are you sure there's no like emblem of protection that you have to have? Demons smell like sulfur. Oh, because sulfur is in the earth and it smells yucky.
I have a question. What came first, the chicken or the egg?
What came first, the chicken or the egg? The egg. Eggs come first. Because there's so many eggs. So many different types of eggs. Is she pregnant? No. I feel like even if I did become pregnant, you guys would see me like get bigger, and I would just do it out because it's funny. I would just get bigger and bigger and never say I'm pregnant. And then you'd be like, what the fuck? And be like, I'm not pregnant, guys. This is like a big ass belly. What energies or opportunities might I find enjoyable in my current role? Oh, okay, girl. Okay. What are your thoughts on Adam and Eve? Well, let me think. I don't know. Adam and Eve? Eve was created out of the man's. Demons smell like a regular person to try to trick people into their deeds. Oh, says the good Gooner 69. Do you want to talk about it? You want to talk about it? Let's listen to crown chakra frequencies. I'm sometimes scared. Like, I have these irrational, scary thoughts. Oh, hello, Goon King 134. How are you getting pregnant if you're a virgin? Type shit. Crown chakra. Like, okay, so I get scared that like if you look up meditation stuff, there could be like a random mass frequency that like fucks it all up. You know what I'm saying? They just like sneak it in. Have I ever read the Bible? I have. With ADHD. With ADHDness. But I know the stories. I grew up with the stories. I wonder what the rib symbolized. Your teacher said chakras are a psyop. We were/are a pillar of light. Wait, why? How is that chakra? How does that make chakras a psyop? A troll meditation album is so evil. I know. That'd be funny. No, that would be like evil, but it would be like, okay, wow, you really did that. You know what I fuck with? Sound frequencies. Oh, let me do Cute Bodice Cools really quick. He said, what energies or opportunities might I find enjoyable in my current role? Okay. No bad spirits. Get away, bad spirits. Get! Alright, so what does Cutebot is cool? What should Cutebot is cool align with for enjoyment toward his role? I'm trying to understand the question. Alright. You gotta leave an unfortunate situation. King of Pentacles. Ah! That emotion was negative, it was fear? What do you mean? I fed fear into the cards? Wait, why? Or how? Oh, because I said get out, demons? Because I said get out? That wasn't fearful. No, I said leave. Okay, what are you supposed to say then? Never mind. Come back. Okay, what do I say? What do I say? What are you supposed to say? How do you get rid of them? Oh, I'm a good person with good intentions. Bless this reading with light and love. Bless this reading with light and love. I'm a good person with good intentions. What energies or opportunities might Cutebot is Cool 1 find enjoyable in his current role? Reverse 9 of Cups. Ah. 7 of Pentacles. And Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't know what reverse 9 of Cups means. Reverse 9 of Cups. You're looking for a more authentic feeling or fulfillment. So what you're doing right now isn't fulfilling for you. And then you got 7 of Pentacles. This is patience, long-term investment, and assessment of progress. So you have to put effort into something. And then Queen of Pentacles? Is this like a career thing? This is a nurturing, practical, and grounded figure who manages her domain with grace and abundance. Stability and nurturing. She indicates a need to tend to home, finances, and health through consistent, patient efforts. So right now, it's not doing it for you. You're not feeling fulfilled. You gotta work on something with dedicated efforts on the daily. On the daily. Pooping takes time. I realize I'm playing with tarot cards at the same time. What about it? What about it? Hashtag relatable. Huh? I'm confused. Can you play poker with tarot cards? No, I'm confused. Can you do my tarot reading? For money. No, I don't feel like it right now. Do you want me to? I feel like, cause when I'm doing like individual people's readings, I feel like I'm neglecting everyone else. And so I don't like doing it too much. Good shit slapster? Slapster? What? Huh? Whatever you do, don't look. Ooh, the demons in Enoch are glitchy instincts of human Neanderthal hybrids. How are you saying that so matter-of-factly? Like you have proof. Though. Is this like a thought experiment? Don't do it for free or else everyone will want one for free. Yeah. Cough it up. Cough it up. Give me some wise words and I'll do it. Awesome possum. Oh no, don't copy the way I talk. Guys, it's not cute. It's only cute when I do it. Come on. Don't if you say it, you're like people are gonna be like, oh, that was weird. Don't do it. Don't do it. Only if you're a girl you could do it. Don't copy the way I talk. That's what I'm saying. Okie dokie. No, 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 no. Don't sing that. Okie dokie, artichoke. So many Neanderthal references. I do fuck with this song. I keep clicking on it. Alright. Guess I'll stick to lighting fires. So what do you guys do today? I feel like my energy is pretty scattered. ATM. Like, I don't even know what I should do right now. Is it in the pool? I can't hear. No, this is Light of the Seven. You played Pocopia? Did you have a dance? Guys, let's have a dance. I just clicked on a random one of the streams. And then they're like, guys, let's have a dance party. Oh, that's so cute. And then it would be like their characters in fucking Animal Crossing. It was my day off, so I finally cleaned. Oh, how you were there, I guess, Jillian. Yeah. Yeah. I've never tapped into that. COVID was invented by anti-demoniadin? Wait, what? COVID demons? Do we have COVID demons? What did I do today? I woke up. I watched anime. I ate. I had another nausea thing. I think it's from my antibiotics. And then I took a shower. So when I'm late, guys, it's because like I'm setting something up. Okay, I'm either setting something up. I showered. The days I shower, I'm usually late. And then the third reason is I slept too much. Nausea, it's a sign. Did I think about demons today? Yeah, because oh yeah, and then while I was getting ready too, I was looking at Jung shadow integration and stuff. God, she is awful. Why am I awful? It's not nice. Don't just call people awful. And dumb hoe. That's Grayson, bro. Oh fuck. Grayson, stop making alts, bro. It's not good for you. That's not good for you. I don't know how to like get that through your head. When she's late, it's because her toxic boyfriend asked her to take him out to dinner. Based God. Look at the doggy, how comfy. She's such a baby. She's such a baby. No, 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 no. Slappy. No. Oh, wait, let's look up sigils. I wanna look up sigil stuff. Because I've been curious, but like, it's kind of a creepy... Because I don't know what it is, and then I would go on these like subreddits. These like magic subreddits. And then they're just like talking about it, and they're like, yeah, I made a sigil, and it worked. This is what I do. This is my routine. Hey guys. This is the life of a witch. This is what I do a day in my life as a witch. Type shit. Sigils don't give real power. Yeah, it's like a mental thing, right? As far as I know. And then it's just if you master your mind, you master manifestation. I think Learn Hebrew on Duolingo. Yeah, but they don't have the little dots. You have to learn ancient Hebrew. God dang wires. You had a friend that did DMT and eventually lost his shit and started seeing gears in the sky and shit. Like Perma. That happens. That's why I'm like scared of that. After Hebrew, it's... Oh, wait. The predecessor of Hebrew is Aramaic, which is what Jesus spoke, right? Right? And after Hebrew, it's Arabic. These are the Semitic languages. Which language do you think that Jesus spoke? Oh, that was the question. I answered it. Aramaic. Arabic came after. Yeah, that's what he said. He says it's Aramaic, Hebrew, and then Arabic. All made up, lol. Then what is the truth then, King Black? Demons redirect curiosity to knowledge that isn't necessary. Yeah, that's what I read too. Isn't that scary? It's like, fuck, you never know. But you could feel it, I think. I think that's the point. You're supposed to feel if it's bad or good. Hebrew's the oldest? Oh, is it the oldest? Is Hebrew the oldest or is Aramaic the oldest? Sanskrit? Ooh. Aramaic is the oldest? So can someone speaking or can someone that understands Hebrew understand Aramaic? Is it like similar but different? Oh, what did that say? Oh, DMT doesn't do that. It's the natural chemical from all living things. I know someone who made it, only proven bad thing from taking DMT. Your body might stop creating it naturally, but there has been zero proof. I don't think that happens. Like, some people spam the fuck out of it and they're fine. Me, I'm scared of going schizo. So I don't want to do stuff too much. You know what I'm saying? I know someone who made it. Bro, your fucking neighbor probably does that shit. Your neighbor's a fucking plug. Crack is blow boiled with baking soda. Huh? Oh, crack. Yeah. You'll stick to doing DMT during dreams and before you die. I think you could get it when you're meditating too. Like, that's why people have visions during meditation. I think it's like you're activating it as well. No DMT, she's barely hanging on. No, bro, like, actually. I had, like, the reason I stopped doing everything so much was because I was kind of like escapisming into it. So I had to cut it off pretty early. Because I was starting to get into, like, the magic portion of the Kabbalah. And then I was like, oh, what is this? But then I had to slow down. DMT hyperspace is not one place / realm or dimension. Yeah, I think you teleport. I think it's really easy to teleport in, like, NDE space and DMT space. So when you're doing these things, I feel like you're going through to match whatever frequency you're aligned with. So your frequency will determine which, like, realm you go to, right? That's my opinion. Vortex grids and shit. So that's why frequencies are important. And meditation's important to raise your frequency. Because if you're operating at a low frequency, then the world won't align with you. I didn't know you and Jaw were chill like that. Like what? Like what? Low frequency bitches to the back. No, wait, you fluctuate, yeah? When you're being bad, you're low frequency. When you're doing bad, you're being low. A good transmit / receive flow. Mmm. Mmm. Yeah. Yeah. The Kabbalah means receive, right? I want to make sure that's right. Kabbalah meaning... It means to receive? Can someone tell me? Something means to receive. When you're chilling in a pool, you're low frequency. Oh! Jaw's the only dude who could listen to this 24/7. No, that actually hurt. That hurt my feelings. Bro, when I'm into fucking... Bro, when I'm into a topic, I love to fucking rant about it. And I'll give, like... Not advice. I'll try to, like, teach people that, like, did not ask. Like, who the fuck asked? I'm like, you know, when you're in a relationship, you need to be like this. And be able to do that. Etc. And they're like, okay, auntie. What happened with the sigils? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Trauma dumping about... It's not trauma, it's just fun. And it's fucking... Isn't it interesting? It's like, I feel like not a lot of people study this. And like, for sure, not a lot of people have studied it or have interest in it. So if I could explain it to people in an interesting way, then maybe they'll embark on their own journey of understanding. Okay, auntie. What does that mean? Exactly. But I've always been like that. I love fucking trying. Kabbalah was very popular in the early thousands. You've studied it? What have you... Okay, but like, I think there's different layers to the Kabbalah. So you apply it first to yourself in psychology. Thank you. Welcome back, Frontier. Thank you for the 5 gifties. Thank you. Thank you. How have you been? Demons are called Jinn. Based gifting. Based as fuck gifting. Thank you. Thank you, Frontier. We finally hit the daily sub goal. I know you're just so excited to talk to me that you guys forget about the sub goal. I am a streamer at the end of the day. But what was I saying? Now she can hit her limit break. Third eye stayed rammed open. No, I do not want to like fucking see things. It's like if I just permanently start to see shit, I would get freaked out. I'd be like, goodbye world, you know? I'd be like print dot out dot fucking goodbye world. Bye world. Jinn are middle were you talking about? Oh, yeah. No, I don't remember. No, I don't remember. My nerd neck? I need to stretch my nerd neck out. You like wires around your workstation? Makes it look cool? No, I fucking trip. And it breaks shit. Like, I have a camera, that we did remote viewing for. That's broken because I tripped on it. Wired is better. Why do we need wires? Just electric, wireless, Wi-Fi, solar powered. 0 to 10 wire management. Hush, hush. Hush, hush. Something to do with Hebrew? Yeah, probably. Probably. Solar power lit up. Have you guys been liking, like, I'm like, you know, it's a fucking Sunday night and we're having Bible analogous talk. Do you guys like that? Do I ever astral project? I tried to, and it kind of worked. I don't know though if it's like a dream where I am astral projecting. I'm not sure, but I've done it before, sort of, when I'm under sleep paralysis. And then I see weird shit going on, like Daisy's like biting something in like the top shelf. And then what else? And then I like look under my door and then I think someone's like banging on my carpet. It's very like schizo coded. That would make a lot of sense though. Like, what if you're just trapped in a dream state and that's why you're schizo coded? Because that's what it fucking felt like. Like, shit was confusing. But apparently, what a baby, bro. Look at that baby. That baby. Apparently, if you astral project, you're leaving your body, allowing demons to come into it. And remember, they're thirsty for your body. Because they lost theirs, so they're thirsty and they have nowhere to go. So they want your body. Being trapped in a dream is such a feeling. I hate it sometimes. Bro, like, I get fucking disturbed. Sometimes I have dreams about like people I know IRL, like doing like weird shit. And I don't have a therapist to talk to about it, you know? What the fuck are you doing? Come on now. So they're like gooners? Oh yeah, demons are gooners. Chat is therapy now? Yeah. Yeah, I do get happier talking to you guys. 4 white-faced, big-eyed aliens and a big light on top. I think there's some aliens on a higher dimension than us. That's what happened in Interstellar. It's probably true. Therapists sell your info. Do they actually? To the insurance companies? Do you ever have dreams you hate to wake up from, though, and you miss people you don't know? But that might be something significant for you, though. The people that you're dreaming of might be archetypes. They might be archetypes. So you look them up, describe them. Maybe it's trying to tell you something. You don't have dreams. Ugh. I have silly fucking dreams. I'd be a good trip sitter. One time my friend was on acid, and my other friend was also on acid, and their other friends were on acid and ecstasy. So the people on only acid were freaking out. And my really cool friend that knows how to deal with shit somehow was like explaining to the other friends on acid and ecstasy about how she and her other friend were feeling. This is hard to explain. But like, so you're on a different drug than we are right now, is what she said. We are getting a little freaked out. And we're having some miscommunications here. No, it's not, Dylan. Is this a podcast cast? What does that mean? I was getting robbed. Okay, IXISS. Depressing. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so happy story. Wait, what was depressing about it? Oh, she was fine after the hospital. Ooh. So you took out the vowels in Yahweh. I don't get it. Why do you do that? Is that just how you spell it? Oh no, wait. It's from the wheel, right? The wheel of the 72 names, and then one of them's Yahweh. Like YHWH. What was it? 72 names of God. Let me check. No, it's all in Hebrew. Read. Read. I can't read that. Fuck. Oh, here, I found one that's in English. So much spirituality in indigenous cultures without all the controlling BS. Oh, okay. Well, which one should I look up then? Raccoon. I was looking up Buddhism for a while. The reason I stopped looking to it as much was because it seems to also it seems like a subset, you know? Like there's the like Jewish mysticism, and then there's like Buddhism, which seems like a subset of the things that are taught in the Kabbalah. So I stopped looking at that as much, and then it just there was a lot of crossover of Christianity and Buddhism. Does that make sense? So that's why I started focusing more on Christianity and Judaism, Judaism. Yeah. North American culture, you could find the knowledge of the people of the land you live on, not Middle East. But there's not as much like written records of that, is there? Elohim. Elohim. What is it called? What is the idealized Adam Elohim or something, right? Elohim. Knowledge existed before writing. But how would I access it then? 1930s Jewish Moloch Festival? Okay, let me look. Let's look together! Wait, is it? It's not anti, like... It's not anti-Semitic, right? I don't want to look at it. It's anti-Semitic. It probably is. Oh. It's not what you know. Am I in the Globber cult? What is that? No, I don't like perpetuating. I don't want to perpetuate any like hatred toward a group. It's better to perpetuate hatred over demons and doing bad things with demons, which is in every group. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to focus like hard, like a lot of people hard focus on one group that might utilize demons, but there's so many other things. It's just distracting. You're not supposed to do that toward other humans. You know? You know what I'm saying? Is it me or did you get a teeny bit fatter? I don't know. Did I get fatter, chat? I've been trying to gain weight because I think I lost a lot of weight. Because I lost my ass. Tasteful racism? No. Don't be racist. Baddie with a fatty. Fatty baddie. The Japanese Zen Buddhists follow the same path. Not religious. They just live wisely. What? Daisy pod. Can't show her face. There it is. Okay. Let me see. What'd you say? When things are spoken by God, it's the person of Jesus in action. The verb is what some call Jesus. God's words are trustworthy and not all talk. Yeah, so Jesus is good. Jesus is cool. W Jesus. IMO. Because he was very recent, and then there's records of him. So he's good. Okay, and then Better Off Ted says, I totally respect that spiritual truth definitely hits deeper than just cold history. My point is that physical events like Asupians breathing with Neanderthals was so massive and world-changing that the ancients had to use that higher spiritual language to capture the weight of it. To them, it wasn't just a biological fact, it was a spiritual shift in the human soul that changed who we are forever. Did you use ChatGPT to write that? That sounds like ChatGPT phrasing. Why did you ChatGPT shit? I totally respect that. However... Okay, what were we talking about? Would you believe in demons without a god? What do you mean? Bro, if there's no god and only demons, then we're cooked. Then we're fucking cooked. Oh, I'm part Neanderthal. It says so. I'm like in the 99th percentile of Neanderthal. I have the most Neanderthal DNA compared to other humans that took the tests. Yeah. You wanna see? Here, I'll show you. I also missed a long message. And I can't find it. I can't find it. Can't have demons without God. I don't get it. Like, why would you prefer to be with demons? Like, and then also... Okay. Do you get just, like, tortured? Without salvation? Are you just perma-tortured? Or is there like a good part? Like, can you go on like fucking torture vacation and then go to the part where you don't get tortured? There's no god or demons. Why do people believe this? So weird. Y'all are so far behind. Why do you think scientists are so smart? What the fuck? It's okay, like, you don't have to believe anything, guys, but you shouldn't be against other people that do believe things, because it just means that you're on a different journey than other people. Yeah? So I think eventually, like, everyone will get spiritual in their life. If you live a long, happy life, then eventually you will be spiritual. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you my Neanderthal DNA. Being so evil that demons respect you, LOL. I'm pulling up my Neanderthal DNA. Wait, wrong one, not that. Sign in. Sign in, sign in. A hot cave girl, what the hell? There we go. Almost there. We're pulling up. We're pulling up. You had a dream, demons biting you? Oh, hi, Chased. Rare Chased. Message. I had dream, demons biting me, and I told them to leave in the name of Jesus. And they left, and I haven't had another bad dream since. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that happened to me too. Or not like to me, but I was researching this was like a couple weeks ago. I was researching a lot of demon shit, and then I was scared. I took off my protection bracelets, and I was scared because I was like, fuck, what if they really were protecting me? Or what if taking it off meant like the demons like will come out of the fucking bracelet. I know it sounds schizo. And then like haunt me. But then I had a dream of I could pull it up. It looked like this. Let me see. It looked like this weird picture. It was like a mixture of this, and then I think it was called like sunstone. Sunstone. No, it wasn't a sunstone. I don't know what it's called. It's not a stone. It's like a light. It's like a picture of the sun. Like a solar cell or something. Yeah, I'm trying to look it up and I'm just getting solar panel. It was a very specific picture, and it looked like there was like a head and a body, but it was a picture of the sun really close up. Oh, fuck. Sunscreen. Let me drink a little more of this. Sun talisman? No, it's not like a talisman. Those are cute though. Coronal mass ejection? What is that? A sunspot. Sunspot was probably like the closest. Oh, I cannot like look through these though. I cannot look through these. They like it freaks me out. Ah! My tryptophobia. Ah! Okay, well, what drugs was I on? I wasn't on drugs. Anyway, it looked like a sunspot mixed with like this picture. Like I just saw this in my dream. Like it looked like a mixture of a sunspot with like this picture. And then it was like shooting rays at like the scary things. Like but it looks like a video game. Yeah. The toast. No, that wasn't toast. No, that's like one of the oldest pictures of Jesus. And then that's like what got rid of like my fucking nightmare. Am I Indonesian? No, I'm Filipino. That's close. Jesus Christ. Wait, why? Okay.
The Shroud of
Thank you,
Turin.
cute body school. The Shroud of Turin? What is that? Shroud of Turin? Oh! That's cool. What is this? Oh yeah, it was that is what it looked like. But I don't where did that come from? Wait, where did the Shroud of Turin come from? Where did this come from? I saw something like that in my dream. But I also like saw a picture of it when I was I don't think it was this exact thing. It was more like fractally in my dream. What the fuck is this? What is that? Oh, so it's like a blanket they put over him? And then they used imaging to like look at it? Oh wait, how come people are saying it's fake? But it was like this, but it looked like a like sun thing. It was debunked? Really? Aw. What are we talking about now? I don't know anymore. I don't know, we're just yapping. We yapping, man. No, that was what I was looking for, but it was like one of the things I was looking for. I think it was like that was being compared to what a sun fragment or something looked like. I'm gonna be right back. I have to pee. I'm gonna go pee. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm gonna. I think, bro. I think I like just overdose on caffeine and underdose on water every fucking night. Oh. You're getting drunk type shit on a Sunday. All right, back like Jesus. Yeah, you know us. Just go there and then go over here. Oh, thank you, Speed. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, what did that say? Nani Kore? You know second toe. La la no 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 no. Oh, here. I found it. Okay. Oh, never mind. Oh, you guys are talking amongst yourselves. All right. What do you want to do now? Let me think about it. Is it a sigil? Should we? Should we do sigil stuff? Sigil stuff? Resident Evil 9? Yeah. Yeah. Bro, the only reason I would want to play that is for Leon. Apparently, he turned into a DILF. Apparently. She's so hot. She's fine as fuck, bruh. Oh, you were talking about the near-death experience you had? Okay, let me read it. I shall read that, yes. Oh, you're new to the channel, Excise? When did you find us? Alright, this is what Excise says. Okay, so he was getting robbed. He got stabbed in the fucking neck. He came out of his body, looked down at his body, and saw the ambulance trying to pick him up. He remembered the license plate and the people who picked him off the ground. They said I flatlined 3 times on the way to the hospital. Oh, shit. Then it felt like I was being pushed down into my body. Oh, so you did you not get the rest of, like, you don't remember anything between when you died and when you were brought back to life? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. And then he confirmed that he saw the person while he was dead. You were here since yesterday? Oh, shit. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. So you're watching the dating show. I love near-death experiences. It's just like I wonder what the pathing is for them, because some people, they die and then they go see the light, or sometimes they die and then they go to hell, which is like there's no light there, and then they go to the light after being tortured, like after having like traumatic interactions with like people of the darkness. But it's so vivid for some people. Like, I wonder, I don't know. Like, you never know. So it would be nice to listen to people's near-death experience stories. You're perma-tripping off streams. You ate a whole ounce of silo soap. Because, like, when it's tied to a religion, like, oh, and that's why I became this, then it seems more questionable when it's like, and that's why you should be Christian, right? If time doesn't exist there. Yeah, apparently. Apparently. I love death near experience. Now that's a sane thing to say. Okay, well, near-death experiences are when people have an otherwise impossible lucidity while they're fucking dead / unconscious. And then they tell about their experiences. So you could find a bunch of those on YouTube. A lot of them go toward the light, and then or some of them like see Jesus, bro. Some of them are atheists and then they go to hell. Some of them are atheists because they had a shitty life and then they go to heaven. So it's like, it's weird. I don't know what the pathing is. God is truth and properness, true conscience type shit. Yeah. Yeah, type shit. Type shit. Taishi. Jesus is the sun above and the one who moons us in the night. Improper system lacking in safeguards make us who we are. Imagination is still a nation. I wore my religion talk. Yeah, now you have to pay attention. I love Cupid transparency about Jesus' afterlife. I'm here for it. What do you mean? What do you mean transparency? I'm Indian. I love Asian girls. They are skinny, pretty, who can cook and clean, unlike ran through white females. Bro, who's gonna tell him I'm ran through? Alright. Hi, Sun Hurts. Thank you for another raid. Thank you. Shout out to Sun Hurts. Right now, we are yapping. YOLO. YOLO. Don't tell me that. Yeah, it was a joke, guys. A girl that cleans and cooks is a blessing. Okay. Why can't you clean and cook? You do it. She's a virgin angel, chat. Guys, virginity is a mentality. It's not a physical thing. It's being uncorrupted by people around you. That's what virginity is. It's knowing you're fucking, it's being free from expectations because you don't give a fuck about them. Will protect you from demons. Wrong. Fuck you. Yeah, you guys are mental virgins and physical virgins. I'd rather my partner meet me halfway or 3/4 at the least. Honko? A girl who cleans and cooks is great, but I want a woman that we could do all that stuff together. You guys just want a woman that cares about you and will help you through your dailies. That's all you're asking for. You don't even want a woman that cooks and cleans. You just want to be cared for. Tell that to the Virgin Mary. Too much effort. That's so true, Seagrain. So true. Cares about me, insane ask. I once wanted to make a cool comic book and movie about all the angels and fallen angels. Heaven and hell. Make it all epic and shit with Azrael and Lucifer, etc. Yeah, you notice when you follow the religious lore and mythology, a lot of media is based on that. Which is nice. It gives it an extra layer and extra understanding to the characters. What? Yumeko Demon Lab, for real. Yeah. A lot of anime too. Like Fate. Fate has a lot of like Carl Jung shit in it. And it's not necessarily because they're inspired by him. It's just there are just universal themes to everything. Fate Stay Night. Yeah. Angel and Demon makes great stories. You confuse the Fate versions. Taishi. There we go. Destiny. Animes always have fun stories. A lot of it, Chinese anime. Are you familiar with aliens from the Bible? I think so. No, tell me about it though. Transparency about life and faith. It's the most important decision we'll ever make. Eternity and the kingdom of heaven. Yeah. What do you think brings you to heaven? Super Knight. Is the boogeyman a demon? Yeah. Boogeyman? I think so. Yeah. Can you, but like, okay, can the human consciousness create demons? Is that how it's always been? I don't know. I don't know. Because the power of imagination type shit? Only good people get to heaven? Are you sure? Gotta have faith. Faith. Can demons create demons? I don't know. I feel like I can manifest terrible shit real fast. Yeah. Yeah, you can. Sounds more like hallucinations. Wait, what do you mean? Hallucinations? God sent aliens to watch over us? Oh, so you're saying the angels are the aliens? I think you could get like rebirthed as something else that's like a human on another planet / in a different dimension. Seems like. Stop that. Stop what? Stop what? But I don't understand Lucifer. I don't get it. Like, why does he have that type of an emotion? I thought angels were made to... I thought angels were basically like robots that just serve God's will, you know? So I don't understand, how does Lucifer like not do that? He decides he no longer wants to be Satan anymore. Oh. Yeah, like what if like... Bro, what if we're like 1,000 years behind? And like Satan is good again. Or some shit. Like he like, you know how he defected? What if he's like, I made a terrible decision. Can I come home? And then God's like, sure. What if we're 1,000 years behind? The lore is updated. He rebelled. What bad thing has Lucifer done in the Bible? Fucking ruin God's humans. Ads are fighting for what? Aw, are you guys in ads? Shit. Someone knows cute bot emotes. That's not in the Bible. Yeah, the Bible's old. There's too many sources on the character of Lucifer. I want to know the one true source of Lucifer's lore. Or I want to at least figure out what it truly is. I think you have to meditate, bro. Like, if you meditate and ask, then the answer will come to you. But it doesn't necessarily come to you during meditation. It could come the next day. I realized. You think if we never knew about it or had the fear of it, would it still exist? Oh, demons? If we never knew about it or had the fear of it, would it still exist? Yeah, just because you don't know about it or you don't fear it doesn't mean it can't take hold of you and control you. Yo, Jesus, I got a question. Yeah, no, actually. Actually, I feel like you could do that. to think demons. Demons. Our brains look for patterns. Yeah. Yeah. They do look for patterns. But how the fuck did that get there? Just with just a pattern brain. Something happened. Everything's energy. Thoughts are energy. I think it said that the more, like the value of your thoughts accumulate. So if you're thinking bad, negative thoughts toward people, that shit accumulates, and then you're gonna become the accumulation of everything you thought. Oh, you have OCD. Let me see. How many people? Wait, what percentage of people? What percentage of people have OCD about wires? 1 to 3% have OCD. Damn, you're rare. You rare. There's no Lucifer. It was a misinterpretation about a Babylonian king. There was no being known as Lucifer, specifically though. Same with Satan. It's not a person, but a title, Ha-Satan, which was a role held by an angel of God, specifically Samael. He wasn't a fallen angel, he is God's left hand. command. Like exclamation point ghost fork. Muscles, bro, that's your scalp. Yeah, there's muscles in your fucking scalp. There's muscles everywhere here. When I started getting enlightening breakthroughs, my doctor found my brain growing at the brainstem. I saw a story like that. They started seeing fractals everywhere, and they closed their eyes, and it turned out that it was like a benign tumor growing somewhere. It's a fucking glitch in your brain, just letting you see that shit. The devil's pitchfork. No. No, 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 no. Good luck with your lice. I don't have lice. It's a massage. Oh, fuck. Oh, my gosh. Did you guys close it out when you were done? Or you may have given an offering of 100 Dr. Peppers or something. Well, when I used the Ouija board, I did close it and nothing happened. Like, nothing fucking happened when I used it. But then someone came over and they were drunk and then they used it. And then after that, that's when we got the haunting. Taishi. Isa? Isa? They probably disrespected the spirits. Yeah, or there were demons inside him. Oh, fuck. I look like Sephiroth. Fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Fuck. Oh, I know he's way prettier than me. Fuck. Never mind. He's way fucking prettier. Let me show you. Look at him. He's so pretty. Sexy raw. He fucking mogs me. Fuck. Get out of here. Get out of here, Steph. There's 3 of them. Good morning. Sephiroth cosplay. When's the next Final Fantasy coming out? File looking at. Within the next 1.5 years. I was the demon that dropped. Wait, that came from the game you were playing. I was just handing you the fork. You dropped after. You also dropped your car warranty. Oh, in 5 months? Really? Really? Shit. I should probably do that then, huh? I should probably do that. Pucker up those sexy lips. Like that? When's Half-Life coming out? I never played Half-Life. Did I play Kingdom Hearts? Yes. Do I have elf ears? No, I just have normal elf features. Like that. Ah. No, I'm an elf. I have little... There. Those are more like ghoul ears. Ghoul. Oh, that's cool. Sorry, I'm getting fucking... I'm fucking crashing right now. Ah! Oh, I think I'm dehydrated. Right. Let me go drink something. There we go. We got a ghost fork. When a ghost attacked me. Life on easy mode for real, man. I think you're... Okay. I don't know how... I don't know where this comes from. But a lot of people, when they have near-death experiences, they would go to the light, which is gone, and they'd be explained that they had a soul contracts. So they chose the life that they lived while they were a spirit. So where the fuck does that fit in to all these other religions? You know? I pray that Satan repents and gives his soul to greet Jesus Christ. Is that like Endgame? But what about the angels and their trumpets? You wish you had 2 helpers too? You embrace death, thanks for the offer. Well, the judgment day with the trumpets. Where are you citing this shit? Citing what? Life on easy mode completely with those 2 bags. Oh, you think boobs? I don't think so. You think boobs. You are either system of the down or system the up. The up. They found the 4 fallen angels. What does that mean? It's Google, not Godgle. Tribulations? Tribulations? Judgment day, the second coming arrives. Before you see the light, you must die. That's Revelation trumpets. That also isn't a prophecy. It was a commentary on Rome and Nero. Oh. Yeah, so they added their extra shit. What the fuck? That's why you have to read a lot of books, not just one book where some person fucking inserts shit. Just for funsies. What? Thanks for the tier 1. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Watari, for the tier 1. I wish I had a revelation to stream on easy mode. Because of my bags? That only happened during second puberty. A lot of the Bible is chud. What? I read a book called This Book is Right, and then another called That Book is Wrong. Anyone else had weird experiences? When is third puberty? I don't know. Maybe when I get sick of it. I'll shave my hair off. Weird experiences everywhere. It's mind programming type shit. Blueprints reference? Mm-mm. Do you guys want to look at the sigil stuff? Sigil magic explained. Ooh. Chaos magic? Oh, it's called chaos magic? Secrets of sigil magic explained. I don't trust the clickbaity ones. Secrets explained. Occult 101. The complete guide to make... Oh, actually, this one This one seems good. 4 years ago. That's
Sigils
pre-AI. This is pre-AI. Made by Ivy. Okay. My CPU is sigil magic. Oh, that's fun. Okay, let's go watch this real quick. I'm just scared because you'll be like, oh, this is witch shit. Fucking witch shit, this is. This is Occult 101. Let's go look at it. So, let's see what the fuck a sigil is and why do people make it. Do you think it's demon shit? Okay, and maybe it is demon shit, but we'll see.
Symbols that are said to have some sort of magical power. They are symbols that you can use in your magical practice to achieve a desired result, and you can make sigils for pretty much anything. They're an easy way to incorporate the power of psychology into your magical practice as well, because during the charging and activation process of your sigil, which is what we'll discuss later in this video, you are lodging these sigils deep into your subconscious mind. Sigils work because they manifest later on through your subconscious mind when you aren't consciously thinking about it. So let's get into how to create your own sigils, and I will start from the least complex way to make a sigil and work up to
Lord
more complex
protect us
methods
as we watch this. Amen.
Let's start by identifying what our intention is for this sigil. Let's say we want to create a sigil for home protection. So I would write my phrase as, my home is protected. And notice that this is in the present tense. I spent a lot of time talking about intentions and how to write intentions in my video titled How to Cast a Spell, and you're definitely more than welcome to check that out if you'd like. But it's really important that when you're writing intentions, you want to make sure it's in the present tense as if it's something that you already have. Your brain doesn't actually know the difference between what is real and what is not, essentially what has happened yet and what has yet to happen. So you want to make sure that you're writing it in the present tense. That way, by the law of attraction, you are attracting the things you want into your life. So we're going to write this as, my home is protected. I wrote a little example right below it that says, my home will be protected, and we don't want that. So I'm going to X that out. We don't want my home will be protected. We want my home is protected. And when you're writing these intentions, you want to make sure that your intention, whatever sentence you choose, is less than 7 words or so, approximately.
Oh,
you want to make sure that it is
less than
short
7
and
words.
concise. You don't want to have a giant
Less than 7 words. That's cool. Oh, is she speaking too fast? No, that's the normal playback speed. Just read along with it and then
run-on.
Did you can't follow along with that?
Sentence here to work with, because that will make your sigil making process nearly impossible. So make sure that it is short, concise, and effective. Make sure it's in the present tense, and then you want to focus on the things that you want, not the things that you don't want. So a great example of this is, let's say that you are wanting to do a spell for anxiety. Let's say you have a lot of anxiety and you really want to try to calm your mind a bit, and it's basically an anti-anxiety spell. But instead of calling it an anti-anxiety spell, we call it a calming spell. So you want to focus on the things you want, not the things you don't want. So if you're trying to get rid of anxiety, you don't want to focus on the anxiety part, because that's something you don't want anymore. What you do want to focus on is being calm, being safe, and being grounded. So if you were
Guys, I knew this would happen. You guys are judging her for fucking things that she's not even talking about. Imagine it's a dude. Look, your anima, your shadow anima is coming out, guys.
Anxious and doing a spell with that, instead of saying, I no longer have anxiety, you would essentially say, I am calm, I am safe, I am grounded, etc. So make sure that you're always focusing on the things, again, that you want, not the things that you don't want. So now that we have our sentence here.
She's making sense. When you talk to a baby, for example, and you want them to do something or don't do something, you don't say, don't do that, because they'll hear do that. You have to say the opposite. Yeah, that makes sense. She's saying that makes sense.
here of our intention. The first method that we're going to do is essentially by creating it from shapes and intuition alone. So essentially you would intuitively draw whatever feels right for you for the phrase that you chose. So for this method, you may want to do some research beforehand and get a general sense of the symbolism behind circles,
Oh, what the
triangles,
fuck?
crosses, etc.
Oh, so sigils. She's saying you just make them up. You understand the shapes and then you make your own. How fun.
Or you may just want to be spontaneous, you know, do whatever feels right for you. I did a little example sigil here. So let's say my home is protected. I'm going to draw a little house here with a little roof. And then I want to put a shield around it. So let's say I'm creating a shield around it. X marks the spot. And a circle typically indicates protection. And then let's say I want to add some arrows because I want
That's so weird that X marks the spot. It looks like no houses.
my home to be protected from
House
all
be
angles.
gone.
So I am going to add some arrows in here, and that's that. You can see that you've got the little house in the center, X marks the spot, the circle for protection, and then some arrows indicating that you want the energy to protect you from all different angles. And that is just a super simple, easy way to do the intuition version. And like I said, we're gonna start from the easiest way to create a sigil and work up to more complex versions. So yeah, you can essentially draw whatever you want. You can also take sigils that already exist and elaborate onto that. So as I showed you previously, with these symbols here, you can take other symbols that have meaning to you and then build onto that. So that is the first way. Now the second method is by using the letters itself. So again, we have our phrase, my home is protected. And what we're going to do here is we're going to cross out all the vowels. That way we are leaving only the sounding consonants.
The fuck?
And after we do that, it leaves us with these consonants here. And then what you do from here is you go through and you cross out any repeating letters. So I've got a repeating M here and I've got a repeating T here. And then that leaves us with our final version here. So these are the letters that we're going to work with moving forward for this way of creating a sigil and for the next few phases or ways of creating sigils. So you can use these letters to create the sigil itself. So I drew a little example here of what that could look like, but essentially you are going to draw the letters in and create a shape. So we've got the M here, we've got the H here, and then I decided to do the S above. The P, I decided to put it down below, and you can do them upside down, right side up, you know, however you want to twist those.
How creative. That's like a signature.
On the side is where I did my R.
Sigil. Signature.
And then the T I decided to do down below. And the C I added towards the top. You can see that it's obviously backwards a little bit. And then the D I decided to add onto the T down below. So as you can see,
sign,
we have our sigil here just by using those letters alone. So that is the second.
Bro, I don't know if I'm going schizo, but like I started watching this video and then I like my headache got worse. Like I had like a really small headache. And I started watching this and then now I have like a huge fucking headache.
Second way to create a sigil. The third way to create a sigil is by using the witch's sigil wheel. So this is the witch's wheel here, and we are going to kind of take what we've already done with the previous method. So we have taken our phrase, my home is protected. We have crossed out all the vowels, leaving only the sounding consonants, and then we have crossed out any repeating consonants, leaving us with this set of letters here. So we're going to use this set of letters here and take it to our witch's sigil wheel. And so we start with M, we work our way down to H, up to S, over to P, down to R, over to T, over to C, and down to D. So that would give us a sigil that essentially looks like this right here. So we have all these different lines. And
It's a
the
person.
open circle versus the closed circle, I want to touch on that briefly because not everyone does this, but I do find that a lot of practitioners like to indicate where it starts and when it stops. So we started on the M. So usually an open circle typically indicates the start of the sigil. And then we ended on the D, and a closed circle would indicate the end of that sigil. You can choose to include this if you want. You certainly don't have to, but that's what that means. The open circle versus the closed circle is the start and the beginning to it. And you do have to have some prior knowledge, a little bit of planetary magic. So you would want to know the 7 traditional planets. So you have the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter. So you would essentially want to know what archetypal energies each of those planets represents. And I do plan on making a whole planetary magic series. I'm hoping to do that in the next couple weeks. We'll see how soon I can get to that. But you definitely need some prior knowledge on which planets to use for what type of spell. So let's say, for example, this is where we get into some cosmic witchery, and this style of magic is.
Wait, I'm gonna try to like put this away. I'm fucking schizo. I'm schizo. I'm like dehydrated, and I'm like, it's the demons. Fuck. That's why I shouldn't go into it, bro. That's why I shouldn't get into it. Frick. What do I want to become a witch? No, I'm just trying to like look at it. I'm just like, what is this? Ooh. Ooh. Another water. I'm trying. We're turning into witches. Magic is dangerous for the initiate. When are you not the initiate? When are you not that one? Oh, when it's midnight, bro? For me? Bruh. Bruh. Okay, guys. Oh. Water bending. Alright. Okay, well, did you guys like today's stream? It was a little yappy stream. Yap, yap, yap. That's all we do. Yap, yap, yap. I have an appointment tomorrow. I may or may not be on tomorrow. I'll keep you guys updated. Join the Discord over there. All right. Join my Discord for announcements. Today's stream was sensational. More Marvel Rivals comps, please. Oh, just get rinsed at the stake. I look like Ada. Ada? No, I don't. I don't look like her. Thank you, Keep Out of School.
Thank you for the stream.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. My hair's white. You're just racist. Alright. I mean, shit, I could do a pretty good cosplay, I guess.